the untold story of Manila. The story of Manila is a deep, multi-layered narrative that has evolved over centuries. Beyond its familiar image as the capital of the Philippines, Manila holds hidden stories, from its pre-colonial origins to its dramatic transformations through colonial rule, war, and modernization. Pre-colonial Manila and the Kingdom of Tondo. Long before the Spanish arrived, Manila was a bustling, fortified settlement. The Kingdom of Tondo, and later the Rajanate of Manila, were sophisticated maritime societies that traded with neighboring Southeast Asian kingdoms, India, China, and even the Middle East. A network of datas or local chiefs ruled this region, overseeing thriving economies centered around trade, fishing, and agriculture. Intramuros, beyond the walled city. Intramuros, the walled city, was the epicenter of Spanish rule in the Philippines. Though it's often romanticized as a beautiful colonial city, its true history includes tales of racial segregation, as non-Spaniards were barred from living within its walls. The galleon trade, which linked Manila and Acapulco, turned Intramuros into a wealthy center, but also introduced exploitation of local labor and resources. Revolutionary hubs and secret societies. Manila became a hub of revolutionary activities against Spanish rule. It was here that the Katipunan, a secret society aiming for independence, held clandestine meetings. José Rizal and Andrés Bonifacio's influence and ideologies spread through the city's underground networks, leading to the Philippine Revolution. World War II and the Battle of Manila. Few know that Manila was the second most devastated Allied city during World War II, second only to Warsaw. The Battle of Manila in 1945 led to immense suffering and destruction. Entire districts, including Intramuros, were reduced to rubble. The massacre of civilians, often referred to as the Manila Massacre, was a brutal chapter, as Japanese forces and American-led liberation efforts clashed in the city. The rise of Binondo, world's oldest Chinatown. Binondo, established in 1594, became a vibrant center of commerce, especially for the Chinese community and the local Filipino-Chinese mestizos. Binondo served as the economic lifeline of Manila, especially during times when the Spanish restricted non-Europeans from trading within Intramuros. Many businesses there are still family-owned, passing down stories of resilience and adaptation through the centuries. Martial law and modern transformations. In the 1970s, Manila became a battleground for political dissent and cultural expression. Under martial law declared by Ferdinand Marcos, dissent was silenced, but the underground press and activists found ways to resist. This era also saw the rise of Makati as a financial center, reshaping Manila's identity and spreading urbanization to surrounding areas. Manila's creative underground. From punk scenes in the 1980s to the street art movement in the 2000s, Manila has a rich, often overlooked counterculture. Areas like Escolta have seen a revival, now filled with creative hubs, independent bookstores, and co-working spaces that continue to honor the city's past while pushing artistic boundaries.